Welcome at PASS 25. This is the highlights from the mini symposia. I'm here with Elliot Biondo from Oak Ridge National Laboratory, and you had a mini symposium with the theme Ray Tracing for Scientific Applications. Can you explain a little better what this mini symposium was about?
Certainly. So ray tracing is an extremely widely used algorithm within the for graphics rendering applications such as film or video games or 3D modeling. But it's also very useful in a variety of different scientific fields, which is sort of something that isn't typically discussed as often. So I kind of wanted to bring researchers together from a bunch of disparate fields in order to discuss how they use ray tracing within their applications and the different challenges that they experience.
And do you have some key messages or highlights that you would like to share with us from from the various presentations, but also from the discussions?
So I think a big takeaway is that there is definitely a range of overlap. There are some applications where it's really not exactly clear how we could leverage different aspects of different technologies, whether it be hardware or software techniques, from graphics rendering, whereas in other cases, the overlap is more obvious. So, for example, in Walter Janssen's presentation, he was doing ray tracing for bioacoustics simulations, where he was already using hardware accelerated techniques with scenes that were more typical of traditional graphics applications, whereas Monika Mościbrodska was doing ray tracing for black hole imaging, in which case the amount of overlap between graphics techniques was not really exactly clear. And then for my application, which is nuclear engineering and high energy physics, we can borrow some of the acceleration structures that are used for within the graphics community, but beyond that, we kind of have our own techniques that work well for us in terms of our computational geometry and some more algorithmic differences as well.
But then, what would you like to see happening next?
So I would like to continue to communicate with the other. Sorry about that. With the other speakers and see if there's room for. We stayed after and had a really long discussion, and I'd like to follow up with them and see if there's room for some particular algorithms to be communicated back and forth, and for us to continue to learn more about each other's work. Yeah.
So you were successful in networking, getting new contacts, and maybe new ideas will come up. Now maybe you have to go home, think a little bit about it, and then go back to the various colleagues that participated in the discussion.
Yeah, I definitely want to go back and look at some papers and ask some more questions. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Elliot. Thank you for joining PASS 25 and for joining us here for this chat. And